Hello guys, welcome to Tisha's Home Cooking. Welcome everyone. And you know what shall I say? You know where we are, this whole pandemic thing and this lockdown, I think it's getting too much. But you know what? Don't put yourself down, don't let this get to you. Just get up, do something, cook something, cook a different meal, try your hands on something different, and cook it for the whole family or for yourself, and cheer yourself up. Cheer yourself up, guys. Anyway, here you are with me on Tisha's Home Cooking. Once again, we're going to be cooking an exciting meal. I'm so excited to show you this meal. This is one of Ghana's favorite. It's called Waakye, and it simply means, rice and beans. But it's just the way we cook it is different. So I'm so excited to show you how we cook Waakye, and today is going to be Waakye with beef stew. So why not? Just cheer yourself up, come along with me, and let's start cooking. And also guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you also for subscribing. Please share this video with your friends and family. Don't keep it to yourself. Please share it, and also give us a thumbs up. And I'd love to read your comments, so why not? Please drop your comments there, and I'll be so excited to read them. So guys, give us a thumbs up and hit on that notification button. So come along, let's start cooking. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go through some of the ingredients with you. However, I would go through the remaining ingredients whilst we're cooking, but at the moment this is what I have here. So I've been cooking the beans for some time. This is how it looks like. Okay, so this is the black-eyed beans, and you can either soak it overnight and then cook it on the day you're cooking your waakye or the rice and beans, or you can just cook it straight away. These ones, they're not too difficult to cook. It doesn't take that long. So I've been cooking it, as you can see, in the pot, and that's how it looks like. Okay, so then I've got my dried sorghum leaves. These leaves is what gives the waakye the beautiful reddish color. For the stew, I've got my beef here. So as you can see, I've got boneless beef, and I'm going to steam it until it's tender. And I've got some bay leaves, dried bay leaves on there. I'm going to include some ginger and garlic on it to steam it. Okay, I got ginger and garlic, and then a little bit of salt. Okay, this is to season it nicely, and I'm going to add some water. I'm going to pour some water in it. I'll give it a little stir to mix the ginger and garlic and the salt, and then let it cook until it's soft and tender. I've also got some fish here, which is nicely cleaned, and when I'm ready, I'll season the fish, and then I'm going to fry this fish, because you can also have the waakye with fish as well. And then I've also got some chicken, so chicken drumsticks. Actually, the kids love it with chicken, so I'm going to grill this in the grill a little bit later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, before I go on to put the leaves in, I'm going to season the chicken. I've got dried garlic, dried ginger, and then I've also got my powdered garlic. Okay, goes on there. And then I've got some dried parsley. And Then I've got some, paprika. So I'm going to just sprinkle some paprika on it. Okay, I'm just gonna add a bit more garlic. Okay, so yeah, so the remaining powdered chicken stock goes in, and I'm just going to marinate it with my fingers. So I've got my gloves on. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on it to help it, marinate properly. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of salt because I put the chicken stock cube in there. I'm not going to put too much salt because that obviously has sodium in there, which is salt. So just a little bit. Okay. And a bit more paprika would do. But guys, this is all to your taste, okay? This is all to your taste. I'm going to cover this up and I'll pop it in the fridge for about 20 minutes before I put it in the grill. So next thing is I'm going to then put these dried sorghum leaves into my pot with the beans, and I'm going to add some water. Okay. And then I'm going to allow it to boil, and then all the color from the sorghum leaves will then be soaked into the beans. Okay. I'm going to put some salt in there, ready for when I need to put the rice. Cover it up and allow it to boil. And that's the beef, which is steaming, and we'll then get ready to fry the fish. Okay, so guys, the dried leaves and the beans have been boiling. So as you can see, I have removed mine. So this is what it looks like, and you need something like this to just remove it from the water before you add your rice. So that's the color that I have. I didn't put in too much, so it's not that much red, but if you put in too much leaves, then obviously your water will be very red. And yeah, before you put in your rice. So yeah, I've washed my rice, so I'm going to now pour my rice in. It's all washed now. Now one more thing that I do is that, this is personal. Personally, I add coconut milk to my rice. So I've got coconut milk here that it just gives it flavor, that's all. You don't need to add it, and I buy the coconut milk in a tin like that, and I'm going to add everything. I just like the flavor and the taste of adding the coconut milk, but this is optional. Okay, so you don't have to add it to it. And then just give it a little stir. I'm just gonna taste this. Yeah, just a bit more salt. And we cover it to cook. Okay guys, so I'm going to start the beef stew. So I'm going to start by, frying up the beef that I steamed up earlier on. Okay, so here I've got my oil in my pot, which I think is kind of hot by now. So just gonna put it in. Okay, so I'm going to start the stew now. The tomato stew, onion goes in. I've also blended some tomatoes and some pepper and also some spices in here, which is just some cloves. So just gonna pour it all in. I got the tomatoes, pepper, cloves. I'm also going to now add the remaining ginger and garlic. I've got curry powder, so a bit of curry powder goes in there. Got some cumin. Goes in. And got some turmeric. I love turmeric. It's very good. Just a little bit in the sauce. And I've got some beef stock cubes. That as well is going in. As you can see, I've got all the stock from the beef that I seasoned earlier as well, so I'm just gonna put it in. Nothing is going to waste. So we're going to cover this and allow it to cook and simmer. Okay guys, so the stew is been cooking and the beef all went in, so as you can see, and the beef is tender and nice. And at this point you want to just turn down your fire and allow the stew to simmer gently, and it's almost ready to be served. And then also for the waakye, which is the rice and beans, as you can see, yes, that's the color, you can see it. So same thing, you know, with this you turn the fire down and you allow the steam to cook the rice. And you can see I've just put a foil on the lid, which is to prevent any steam from escaping and allowing the rice to cook very nice and gently. The chicken was seasoned and is being grilled, and also the fish was seasoned and fried. So yeah, that's everything done.